Hi guys, welcome to Friendship Shaving. I hope you're keeping well. I haven't got a shaving video for you this week, but I wanted to sit down and have a chat about a couple of razors that I've bought that are starting to feature online as maybe being counterfeit. So I thought I'd talk to you about those today, show you the razors, and I'll be honest guys, I'm really not sure. So I bought two razors from a store on AliExpress. It came to me in a box like this, well, in this box in fact, and on the site it was advertised as the Masamune Nodachi razor from Tatara. And inside the box is the razor in its packaging. Now, I have shaved with one of these. I was loaned one a few years ago now, so I don't have this razor to compare this one to, which is a bit of a shame, but it is advertised as a Tatara razor. It uses the advertising from the Tatara site. When I opened this, the thing that I noticed was that on the one that I was originally loaned, this inner part was made of cork, and I don't know if Tatara still do that or whether they make them now of this foam material. So that would be interesting to find out. If you have bought the Tatara Nodachi razor recently, I'd love to know which packing insert you got with it. Inside we have some instructions, some razor blades that say made in Europe with a barcode, and the razor itself. And I have to say guys, the razor itself is very well made, and it does certainly look the part. Stainless steel razor with a satin finish. The handle has the same top of the handle as I remember the Nodachi having. It only fits with this head, or the Tatara razor heads. On the guard plate, and I don't know if you'll be able to see because of the light, but there is a little samurai there, and it does say Nodachi. Other than that guys, the razor is exceptional. There are no machine marks on this at all, not even on the inside of the head cap there. It's a very, very nicely made razor. Is it a counterfeit? Guys, I don't know. Now, I bought this for, just look at my notes here, I bought it for £58.59. The advertising on the AliExpress shop said that it was £106.44 with 44% off the price. Now, if I buy this from the Tatara website, it would cost £144. And then, of course, there would be postage and custom fees. Now, this one came from China. In total, it cost me £70, and there were no custom fees. So the price perhaps makes one question whether it is actually a Tatara razor or not. Without having a razor purchased directly from Tatara, I cannot compare the two, but this certainly looks the real deal to me. More on that later. Let me show you the other razor that I have purchased. I haven't shaved with these yet, so they've only come very recently in the post. Now, the other razor I purchased was the Cintazy razor, if that's how you say it, made in Italy, as the box says. And if I open this, which might not be as easy as it looks, I don't want to tear the box. There we go. It just comes in a bag. Now, I haven't got one of these original razors to compare this to either. But again, it looks very well made. If I take the handle off, it's got a little washer, and that seems to fit down into the handle itself. It seems to be, actually I'm not sure, perhaps it's got a little lip on the washer. It certainly doesn't come off, and I can't get my nail under there to pull it off, so it seems to be something a little more than just a straightforward washer that just sits on there. On the underside of the guard bar there, it says, and I'm trying to get the light, but it says TGS, made in Italy, Cintazy, the good fellows shave. So there we go. And once again, guys, the finish on this is pretty much immaculate. There are no machine marks on it at all. And let me just tell you the price I got this at, because again, this was advertised on this particular AliExpress site. Advertised at £62.28 with 39% off, which was £37.99, about £11 postage on top of that, and that came to my door without any customs charges. Now, I've got nothing to compare this to, but a gentleman on the Shave Dad forum, the Shave Dad Facebook group, a guy called Gary, did have the original to compare it to, and he took a picture, and I've been putting that out. I've put it on my Instagram, and I'm going to put it on the community page to the YouTube channel. The main difference that I can see, in fact practically the only difference that I can see, is that the one from China is slightly less shiny than the one from Italy. Perhaps there's a difference just in the bottom part of the handle here, but I can't quite see that very well. So perhaps you'll have a look at the picture. I'll put it on the community page and see for yourself. And perhaps if you've got one of the originals, how did it come to you? Did it come just in a bag like that? I'm really not sure, guys. Again, it is advertised as a Goodfellas razor. Now, this is the bit where it gets a bit maybe. The same shop is selling what looks very much like a Henson razor, but it's selling it as a Canada razor. It's not selling it as a Henson. It's not selling it like this and saying it's a Cintazy razor. It's called a Canada razor. And I have another razor, which is ostensibly the Müller Rocker. And it's advertised as German model R94/R96. It's not saying this is a rocker. So I'm a little unsure. Generally, I think that if something is or seems too good to be true, well, chances are it probably is. And I can see a real problem if people don't know, like myself, I'm a little bit unsure. Then if people buy this at the reduced price, well, maybe they could sell it without using it as original. You know, with that, what was it, 44% off the Nadachi? I got it for £70. They could sell it for £100. It's still a lot cheaper than £144 that you would buy it from Tatara themselves. That's a big problem, obviously. And coupled with that is that the whole, you know, is it real? Is it not real? Is it taking somebody else's trademark and patent? It's a lot of things around that. We all kind of, well, a few of us had a little smile when I think it was Ming Shi brought out the copy of the Merkur Future, going back some years now, because the patent had expired. But it's one thing to do that and call it a Ming Shi razor, or Yachi. They're another company, aren't they, that copy the style of razors, but they're sold as their own brand. That's one thing. But to sell something as an original razor is something else entirely when it may not be. And guys, I don't know. I haven't made up my mind. It looks superb. It feels superb. Stainless steel. It uses all the right advertising from the original sites. I guess the only way to find out is to contact the various makers themselves, the original sellers, and to say, have you sold a load to China? because I've bought this one and I don't know if it's real. Possibly that's something we could do. Did they buy in bulk and get a good reduction? Hence the reduced price for the Nadachi from £106.44. Maybe they've not sold and they've knocked some off that to get rid of the stock. Guys, I really don't know. I'm inclined to say that these may be counterfeit, but I really don't know. So, buyer beware, I guess. Nevertheless, I shall look forward to trying these, and if I ever do pass them on, I will pass them on as being purchased from AliExpress and, you know, knock some off the price that I bought them for. I think that's been honest, and that's all I can do. It may be that it will be a razor that I keep. We shall see. So look out for those. And I have actually got a Yachi razor through the door. If you give me a moment, I'll just go and get it. I'll just pause this for a second. Hi guys, I'm back. Sorry about that. I heard the door go earlier. So, a Yachi razor. Now this one, of course, was very reasonably priced. It's a stainless steel razor. It is very shiny indeed. Let me just take this plastic off the head cap and the guard. Oh goodness me, that's struggling to get this off. So this is based on a German slant razor. Again, for Yachi, very well finished razor. It's going to steam up a bit because it's just coming from the cold. But what I liked about this, and again, superb finishing. Got a little washer on there, but what I liked about this, thought this was really quite original and very neat, is that they come with little coloured ends to the razor. I like that. And we've got a gold one, a red one, a green one, a sort of lovely light blue colour, and a bit of a sort of reddy purple colour. Doesn't stand up, that's a bit of a shame, but yeah, a very nice razor. Stainless steel. Very nice indeed. So those are the razors that I have. Guys, I'd be very interested to read your comments about these ones. Perhaps you'll have a look on aliexpress.com. Look for Nadachi or Cintazy or, you know, the Goodfellas Smile, something like that. You'll find them. The shop has the rather remarkable name of Shop 1103838 Store. So there we are. Are they a reputable seller or not? That, my friends, is the question for today. I'll see you soon. I'll try and get a shaving video together, but I've just got a bit behind this week, so maybe that will be next week. But I think this will be quite an interesting video. Perhaps it'll start a lot of conversations. And I'd just like to say thank you to Gary, the gentleman on Shave Dad, that took the picture that I'm going to put on the community page. Be well, guys. Look after yourselves. I'll see you around.